to not Hello and welcome back to the Common Chick Day Dota channel. We got some VS Gaming Masters action between Sin5 and DUC. I'm Carmel, joined by Rockley, and we got a pretty hyped match going into this. I saw Mr. Aristus drop the Facebook post. Hashtag real men are hookers. Adestam versus Aristus, good friends. Damien, what do you make about this match coming into this?
Yeah, they're real good friends. They play a lot together. I really doubt Sin5's going to pick Pudge, but Dastam himself said he's not going to take it, so I don't think we're going to see that dream. But if Clockwork's left in this pool, I'm pretty sure Resties is going to want to play it.
Oh man, I'll be too sad if Adestam is not playing the Pudge. I feel like, it's game one. It's just the league game, not the most important thing. I'd like to see him do it, but Sin5, like you say, very structured team. They got the coach, they train hard. Oh, they actually banned out the Clockwork, so there goes our fun right out of the window. I'm actually so sad right now. Yeah. Hashtag not real men on the side of Sin5.
And there's the chat there, people like spamming in the chat some vulgar words that I can't say. Yeah, they don't want to face the Clockwork, They also banned the Viper, they don't want to face Adastam's Viper. He likes to play that mid a lot, so we'll see how it goes. I know Sin5 generally like to have really strong lanes, so heroes like Viper, they love their Chen, which is banned out. They like to just dominate the lanes and then take it from there and just win the game. So we'll see how this draft goes.
Yeah, Viper, Adastam classic. But I'm interested to see what, the Chen gets taken on as well by DUC. I think it's a super solid ban. Clockwork in this game is also another one of those heroes that, obviously Aristus, Clockwork God, but Sin5 love the hero as well. Dota and Die, very notably in WESG in the semi-finals against Bravado, played one of the best Clockwork games I think SA Dota has ever seen to win that semi-final. So, to win that one game of the semi-final. Let's see what we go for. Oh, we see the Omni Knight come out.
Oh yeah, and there's a lane dominator, and there's the DP. So they're denying the DP from DUC, because they know that Legend loves to play it, and they play the Omni Knight, which is a lane dominator. So they've got two strong lanes already. This is just classic Sin5, what they love to do. They're probably going to try dual lane into Disruptor. Disruptor's notably really weak versus dual lanes. He's really good versus solos. So we'll see.
5 seconds remaining.
Now it's up to the second pick. See what they'll decide to pick. They're going to need something to be able to deal with this Omni Knight. Disruptor can't zone that out solo. So they're going to need carry or another support that can come and offer his assistance every now and then to just keep this Omni Knight down. If it is an offlane Omni Knight, it's most likely, but we have seen those random carry Omni Knights or 4 position, 5 position Omni Knights that do spring up now and then. And it sounds like Camille is AFK.
I'm just gonna make sorry, I'm back now. A lot of people just messaging me saying stream start's not working. It is working. You'll find out in 2 minutes. We were just a bit delayed in starting this game. All right, we were ready. We were just building up the anticipation. So I'm just going to tell everybody, my co-caster here, Rockley, he predicted this death prophet. He says, if Sin5 don't ban it out, DUC will first pick it. And they didn't. Sin5 didn't ban it out, but they sort of denied picked it. Now we see the Tusker come out again. I swear, this is the 3rd game in a row me and Rockley have seen this Distrust the Tusker opening come out. It's so popular actually in South African Dota.
Yeah, it's very popular in South African Dota. I don't know, Disruptor Tusker, it's a killing combo. It's really strong. They do lots of damage. They control team fights. They save. It's a good combo. If it's enough to deal with this Omni Knight, especially if they put a +1 with the Omni Knight, we'll have to see. So, yeah, right now, banning Dark Willow, that's an interesting ban. I personally haven't seen that hero picked that much in Pro Dota. I've seen it now and then, but I've missed out on a lot of Pro Dota lately.
Yeah, Dark Willow, I don't know, like you said, in Pro Dota, you don't see it a lot. Some teams would go for it, but I don't know, Elite Pro is a good example of a team in South Africa that loves it. ACG spams that champion. Don't know if he still does. Yeah. I think he's moved on in his rank games at least to different heroes.
His skill set on Dark Willow is really good. The issue with Dark Willow is it needs those levels, and 4 position right now is super hard to get levels on because of the bounty rune nerf. So I know that ACG plays it off lane to get those levels, but I also feel like that is you're able to abuse that really easily with the right heroes.
Yeah, and I think the problem with Dark Willow as well, if you played in sort of core role, some people played mid, if the minute your enemies get BKBs, if the hero just doesn't do anything through Magic Community.
Yeah, the second BKBs come out is super hard. Dark Willow does absolutely nothing there. Unless you go the right-click build, the meme build with the 200 attack or 200 attack speed at 25. That generally doesn't happen.
Yeah, and you can't build the hero around level 25 talents, am I right?
Yeah, you can't. And the chat is... they're just all sad that there's no Pudge and stuff like that. That's funny.
You know what? The chat is not alone. This caster is not happy about it either. I was so pumped for the hashtag real men play hookers, but Sin5 not having any of that, unfortunately.
Yeah, they don't want those pudges, nothing like that. And there's a Venge. That's interesting. That's probably a Venge carry. That could be a support though if the Omni Knight's offlane. So maybe they're saving the carry for last. But I feel like with the DP core, Venge carry actually suits that really well because minus armor stacks, helps with the spirits, good early game aggression,
Yeah,
strong laner versus Tide.
I would like to see this Venge come out as a carry hero. I think Witch Doctor, Maledict plus Venge, Tide are not going to have an easy lane at all. And his Venge carry is like a classic Sinister 5 hero. Last time we used to play it a lot actually during his XTC days during last year. So it's a very aggressive carry. It's not something we see a lot anymore, but I still think there's definitely a time and a place for Venge carry. And this could be one of those times.
Yeah, if it gets its early farm and then it just starts rotating around the 10 to 30 minute mark a lot and just helping out with team fights and all that. And then they play the DP as like kind of the true position one. They'll put a lot of pressure. They're looking for an early game end here, right? Because they got the heal from the Witch Doctor, they got the heal from the Omni Knight. Death Prophet has her own Spirit Siphon for heal, and she's really hard to take down. So yeah, it's looking up to be a very early game centric draft from Sinister 5, unless they decide to put that Venge on supports. We have a SF versus DP mid matchup. So SF plus Tuskar has a lot of kill potential in DP early as long as they play it right and DP doesn't get multiple Soul Siphons off.
Yeah, it is. Like Tuskar SF very dangerous in mid lane, but I think DP is one of the better heroes to lane against SF. Like just strong laning hero in general. I think the Witch Doctor will probably make a lot of rotations to sit mid, depending. I don't know. What do you think? You think the Sinister 5 will need to keep a hero mid to push off the Tuskar, or DF Prophet will be fine by himself?
I think it all comes down to what do they pick to pair with the Venge. If they pick something where the Venge plus that one support can just zone out this Tide no problem and have no problems in those lanes, they'll definitely camp the Witch Doctor mid, make him stack camps and whatever, and just like kind of keep DP alive, because Cask is really good versus heroes like Tuskar. So yeah, I think the Witch Doctor will be roaming and just protecting mid as much as possible, warding, playing that true position 5.
Radiant team pick.
Duck last pick up the Juggernaut, so a fairly aggressive drop from them as well. Strong team fight with this Tide Disruptor. You got this pushing carry, the Juggernaut, two very like mid game oriented carries, the Shadow Fiend and the Jug, and obviously the 4-position Tuskar. I think a very well-rounded draft from the side of DUC.
My only issue I have with the DUC draft is once it gets to the mid game and DP has something like a Yule's, being able to kill her before she gets off multiple Soul Siphons and an ulti is going to be incredibly hard. They have no disable besides the Tuskar Snowball and Ravage. Where if you look on Sin5 side, they have, 3 stuns from 3 different heroes, which are all the low cooldown stuns, and then a lot of sustain.
Alright, this is an interesting pick. So Tiny, you actually didn't point it out, made it all the way through the end of the draft and gets last picked up here. Gonna be a pos 4 Tiny for Traxion, it seems. And yeah.
Yeah, it looks like pos 1 Venge, pos 4 Tiny, and offlane Omni Knight. It might be a dual Omni Knight Tiny lane by the looks of it. Venge, Witch Doctor, and then just gonna leave Adastam solo. Because I feel like Tiny just solo in that lane won't be able... Omni Knight just solo in that lane won't be able to do anything, so you might need the help of the Tiny.
Yeah, that definitely is a possibility. And Omni Knight, yeah, I mean, it's okay against Juggernaut Disruptor, I think, compared to a lot of other heroes. Decent movement speed with the degen, you got the repel for the spin.
Yeah, you got the repel for the spin, but the problem is going to be trying to get into the lane to get levels while Disruptor keeps spamming Q on you constantly and hitting you.
Yeah, fair point indeed.
And by Q, I mean Thunderstrike.
Oh, you know the names now, Mr. Damien. I'm impressed.
I'm slowly learning.
Slowly but surely. So the first game is up, live and ready. Alistair making his shout out to his biggest fan, Mr. Sargon, in the chat.
And I can confirm Sargon is in the chat in this game on YouTube. So.
Oh my god, Orestes just called him Chris Sargon House. I think this is the first time Sargon got the label God in his name.
He's getting a lot of praise for I don't even know what he does.
Haha, he is SA's #1 fake news journalist in esports. Shout out to him.
Everything these days is fake news.
Hashtag fake news.
Shout out to my one fan, I love you, Mom.
Oh, what a great start to this game. There might not be Pudge and Clockwork, but a decent start all in all. So send us
and it looks like an aggro challenge.
Alright, so we got Dora and Dai, Aghanim and Traxion. Moving up here to the top lane, we see Mr. Scarnet taking on the Tide Hunter in the bottom lane. Orestes Sede going to be on the Tide. Mr. Adastam going to be playing the Death Prophet mid. I feel like Adastam is turned into a sort of like super mid play. He just plays these Vipers, these Death Prophets. I mean, he does play the flashy hero sometimes, the Queen of Pains, but yeah. Okay, looks like Duck coming in for the invasion here to the top side of the ruin. Traxion, he's going to toss back the Tuskar. Tuskar going to get stunned up on the tower. Is he going to make it out? He should be fine. This might be first blood. Shard block is there. He's going to keep himself alive. Going to steal the bounty rune as well. always making the plays. Traxion, what is he going to do? He's fine. Everybody's fine. And Duck with a cheeky place to get that rune.
That was a super clever little play, tossing him under tower. Unfortunately, the Tusker did get away, but it was quite a cheeky little play. Toss him under the tower, try to get the first blood kill for whoever tries to go for that binary rune. Didn't end up in their favor.
Oh my god, the question mark in all chat. What a game of Dota 2, boys. This is what I cast for.
Easy net worth lead. Getting those binary runes. Oh gosh. So this aggro tri-lane is very interesting, right? They have 3 stuns into a lineup that has basically just snowball for stun once he is level 2, level 1 no stuns. Disruptor notably really bad against multiple heroes, especially dual lanes and tri-lanes, so this lane might struggle a bit.
Yeah, I think it could be a tough lane, but I don't know. What do you think? When the Juggernaut gets a couple of levels, they could be sort of return kills. I think it's maybe making it past the like level 1, level 2, level 3 phases that Duck's going to struggle with.
Yeah, if Sin5 actually managed to initiate with like a Venge stun into tiny stun and a cask, like they should just get that kill regardless of who it is, even if it's a Juggernaut, like spin won't save you. So I really feel like this benefits Sin5 a lot, because now this Army Knight's going to get free level 3 farm bottom versus the Tide. The Tide will also get farm at levels, that lane will probably be a wash. Mid, it'll all come down to how well Legend does against this DP. DP, really hard hero to deal with, like the Spirit Siphon and Crypt Swarm spam, like really hard, especially for a squishy hero like SF. But if he does get the triple raises off, then it does might have to play a little scared.
Alright, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, bottom lane, I kind of agree with you. I think these 2 heroes should just be trading up farm. I haven't seen this matchup all too much, but I don't think like there should be anything fancy going down in this lane.
Yeah, nothing should happen in this lane unless somebody really messes up. It's all about this top lane right now. Mid will probably be just like a farm trade, maybe DP comes out a little ahead. But the top lane, I feel like it's going to go very much Sin5's way. They're going to play super aggressive, especially with their level advantage now that they have a level 2 on all their heroes.
Legend struggling a little bit in the mid lane, a bit behind at Astam, but Astam got a lot of denies. Going to put on some pressure on the Legend as well. Oh, Shadow Fiend not enjoying this too much.
Yeah, he just needs to kind of sit back, use his raises to get farm and try harass a little, but not get too close to DV, because once he gets his soul siphon on you, he's just going to right click you down and you can't trade with him.
So we see, I think, oh, he actually went for a bottle very early on this SF. Not sure I like that too much. I'd like to see him get boots and just more regen in general.
Yeah, most pro players on SF generally just go for boots, they get the Quilla, they get the wand, and then they just vary themselves clarities if they need mana.
Yeah, especially against a DP, I feel like, okay, but before we get to that Traxion, throwing out a stun on the top lane, gets a toss back onto Alexi. Maledict comes out now as well. Can they burst on Disruptor? Disruptor taking a lot of damage. There's not much there to return that. Disruptor is going to go down. Traxion picks up the first blood. Now Tusker, he might be in trouble. Aghanim going to be wailing on always. Can he run out? He's going to get... Oh, the toss is there. One more hit. Is it enough? Double kill for Traxion and the Tiny. Is he going to make it out? Duck trying to get the return kill. Kinetic field is there, but is it enough? Mike going to get that kill. Gets one return kill. Can they get more? Disrupt Dota and Die. He's on the run. Can they catch him? Juggernaut doesn't have boots, unfortunately, so it should just be a 2-for-1 trade. But first blood in the hands of Sinister 5.
Yeah, this lane's going to come down to whoever has the most regen. But especially if Sin5 initiate like that every time, they're just going to get a kill every time straight off the bat.
Yeah, like I feel like it's even hard to make sort of Tusker snowball saves with the what is the tiny stun called? Avalanche comes down.
Avalanche. Yeah, he's got to worry about Avalanche, which is AoE stun, and he's got to worry about the cast bouncing off onto him when he's trying to do the snowball save. So it's not an easy...
Traxion, he's going to get the toss back onto the Juggernaut. Juggernaut quick with the Swin though. But there, Swin forced out 31 seconds without that. Starting to go down in mana. Top lane, not too easy for any of these heroes for the side of the Dire. Mid lane. Oh, okay, mid lane safe.
Yeah, mid lane is just going to be a farm fest. Like, okay, Legend missing a Razor is not particularly good. He needs to go for Barney runes. Like, I mean, he needs to go for runes because he did get that early bottle, so he needs to make sure he controls that. Which, if rune spawns bottom, it should be really easy for him because Aminat's not going to rotate all the way there to take that rune. But if it does spawn top, he needs to watch out because Sin5 will probably try to stop him from getting it.
Top lane, talking about Sin5, who are they going to go on here? Snowball is there onto Traxion. He's caught on the far side of things, but the Juggernaut, he's going to get stunned up. The spin is there, but can he actually make it out of this Maledict ticking away? The last tick might actually just catch him here. One more right click. Oh no, he's still standing. Salve comes out from Aghanim. Can they find the Juggernaut? Actually, the last tick of Maledict is going to bring him down, and that's a big kill. Bring in the Juggernaut, but in the meanwhile, Tusk gets a return kill onto Traxion's Tiny.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on this top lane, making sure this Jug doesn't get any farm, which is not a really good sign. Venge is just sitting here, getting his levels, getting his farm slowly. I'm interested to see at what point does Sin5 decide that it's not worth staying aggro anymore, and to then just go give their bench proper farm, proper levels.
Top lane is actually going to go down again. Traxion waiting in the trees. He's looking for the snipe.
Yeah, he likes to do this where he just runs in, somebody's out of position, just throws a stun, tosses him back to his team, and his team just kills him with their double stun.
The pings are flying out here. They're actually going to try and make the play on Traxion. They're going to get the snowball off. Kinetic field is there. Can they actually bring down Traxion? They try. Juggernaut spinning him down. Is it enough damage to bring down Traxion? Though he's going to throw out the stun. Oh, he's going to catch on the Juggernaut. But meanwhile, Tusky's going to fall in the backlines. Can they bring down Trax? Mikey's going to charge him down. Shards is there, but I don't think he gets this kill. Tusk is there as well. They're going to throw out the glimpse. Can they catch the Tiny? Tiny on the run. He's got the movement speed. He's got the wind lace. Juggernaut, he's not going to get that kill, unfortunately.
Yeah, just falling short on damage. Tiny has 920 HP plus a stick, so killing him in plays like that is not easy, especially when Juggernaut doesn't have anything like base boots.
Yeah. He'll be hitting his level 5 too as and like soon. That'll be a big boost to his spin damage, but yeah, still a bit tough for the moment.
And as we can see, this bottom lane, Omni Knight is actually coming slightly ahead of the Tide, but not by much. Tide has these phase boots. This is the new build on Tide, you know, speedy Tide, big ass fish going real fast.
Mid lane, that's them commodities ultimate. This tier 1 tower is taking a lot of damage with the siege wagon here as well. I think Adastam's just going to pick up a free tier 1, and now Legend, he might be in trouble. Level 5, he's getting caught by the DP. Adastam has the stick charges. Can he burst down Legend? He's going to try. Throws out the swarm, and it's going to bring down Mr. Legend. He falls. That's unfortunate. Tier 2 actually going to take a lot of damage here as well. But top lane, there's more action going down. Juggernaut, he throws out the healing ward. He's trying to bring down Dota and die. Avalanche is there. Going to catch on 2 heroes. Always going to get blown up. And no return kills found for the side of DUC. 2 heroes actually falling for them.
Yeah, DUC is really struggling this top lane to get kills back, or like revenge kills, because they just don't have any control, right? They have the kinetic field, that's their only control for the hero, whereas Sin5 have 3 stuns. Legend is actually super far behind when it comes to levels. He's 2 levels behind DP, also getting solo kill by DP and losing his tower, so he's struggling in that lane.
And Adastam now making a rotation onto Orestes. He's going to be forced to pop his shrine. He's going to do it. Legend making a rotation here as well. But Adastam, he's just so speedy. He's got the haste. He's going to run away. And yeah, DUC starting to feel the pressure in this game.
Yeah, I feel like DUC needs to just like kind of ditch the Juggernaut, let him just like sap experience top and do what he can, and have the support rotate and go help out the other lanes. Because now dealing with this top lane, they can't actually do it without like a response from Tide with the Ravage. They need to go help out their mid a lot. Losing that tower so early is not good. Definitely losing map control. Legend
Top lane, Juggernaut, he's going to get stunned. He's going to throw out his spin. He should be fine. Sorry to interrupt you there, Mr. Co-caster.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Juggernaut, as long as he has a spin up, he shouldn't be able to die unless they get a really good stun with the Tiny as soon as their spin ends and they manage to keep up with him.
Uh-oh, there goes the dive again. Tossed back onto the Disruptor. Disruptor getting blown up by this Vengeful Spirit. Adastam also making the rotation onto the top lane. Maledict is there on the Juggernaut, but he's going to scurry away to the trees. Adastam going to push some of the pressure onto this top tower as well. He has Exorcism in 10 seconds, but I don't think they even need to use it for this top lane. It's just going to fall. So many creeps here.
Yeah, they don't need to use it, and Sin5 just doing their classic, lots of aggression early game, secure the early game lanes, and then just kind of snowball from there.
I think Juggernaut just got found here. He's playing hooky with the with the Quelling Blade, but he's going to get caught. Maledict is there. He's going to throw out the healing ward, but is he going to stay up long enough? Juggernaut, he's going to try, but he's going to go down. Kill for Adastam. Now Snowball's here. They're going to try to get the return kill onto Trax. Can they burst him down? One more hit. They're going to get it. And Ravage comes out now onto Adastam and 2 other heroes. But do they have the damage to bring these guys down? No, he's not. Orestes, he's going to fall in the meanwhile. Exorcism picking up that kill. And now in the backlines, Maledict onto the Tusker. There comes the Vengeful Spirit minus armor as well. Can they burst on this Tusk? He's taking a lot of damage down. And I think he's just going to fall down. 2 kills in hands of Sinister 5. Tower's going to fall. And Exorcism still almost half. Okay, I think that's all Sinister 5 gets there.
Yeah, unfortunately, they use the Ravage without having any cores there, so they didn't have the damage to follow up with the Ravage. He comes up with the Exorcism, just cleans up.
Yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. Maybe Shadowfiend making a rotation, throws out a couple of razors onto Death Prophet, burst him down. Could have been a different situation, but unfortunately that didn't happen, and it just turned into a disaster.
Yeah, the problem is that Juggernaut was only level 4 at the time. He's level 5 now. He's just trying to get farm and levels wherever he can on the map. The Venge just following him around, knows he can just trade hits with him. So the Juggernaut's going to have a really hard time in this game.
Yeah, Juggernaut is not one of those cores you particularly like playing from behind on. Traxion, he's going to start trading up with the Wristed here for a bit. Juggernaut, he's going to try and make the moves here as well, but he's going to get caught at the end of the Avalanche. And Traxion's going to be fine.
Yeah, Juggernaut in this game, like, he doesn't have like any of those clear options to be able to kill, right? The only hero he can really kill easily is the Witch Doctor, so like for him to catch up on kills is not really viable unless they have really good team fights go down with the Ravage. But he's going to have a really hard time on his hands. I'm interested to see what item build he goes. I really feel like he shouldn't go for Battle Fury or anything like that. He should just be getting Yasha and things to fight to catch up that way.
Yeah, and I feel like this game becomes even harder for Juggernaut now than before, right?
They're
Before
going on
that.
side bottom.
Oh. Okay, Tide is gonna get blown up bottom. The TPC is there, but Alexi, he's level 4. He might just get brought down now. The swap is ready. Aghanim gonna throw it out. Gonna catch Alexi here. He throws on a kinetic field, but is Alexi gonna make it out? The Tusker save. He's trying. Traxian putting on the move. The toss is there. Alexi standing at just like 2 HP. The raise comes up, but not gonna hit onto Aghanim. One more right click might just do the trick. And Aghanim, he's gonna fall down here as well. So it's a 2-for-1 trade. But Duck did get a core kill.
Yeah, Duck got a core kill. It was 2-for-1 trade, but at the same time, Dastam is just farming mid, getting his levels, getting his farm.
Smoke is
I'm pretty sure they're going to group up soon, probably when Dastam is level 12, or even before then, and just use the Exorcism, take that bottom
Oh,
tower.
Dastam, he might get caught here. The smoke is here from the Tusker. Can they actually catch the Dastam? They got the Shadow Fiend as well. They're going to throw out the Snowball. There's a Ripcam coming out as well. Can they burst on the Dastam? A lot of burst damage. This would be a big kill. Can they catch him? The Dastam going to fall here. One more right click from the Shadow Fiend, and that's a massive kill for the legend himself.
Yeah, they just killed the highest net worth hero in the game, so it was a really good boost for Legends SF. I'm interested to see what build he goes on SF this game. Is he going right click or magic? I feel like they probably need the magic. More early game centric than late game. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think just inherently you're playing against the Omni Knight, this Venge, high armor hero. Like, you just need the burst damage for this, like, Death Prophet.
No, you need a way to just blow someone up. He's going for the Shadow Blade.
He's going to go for Shadow Blade.
For yours.
I'm not completely opposed to the Shadow Blade. I think it's pretty decent still.
Stefano's solo pickoffs on the map generally is the main use for it. Like, Yules also does kind of the same thing, but Yules also gives you the mana regen you require to spam out your razors to farm faster.
And tier 2 just going to siege up by Sin5. Duck still haven't managed to take a tower on this map. So in that regard, they're really starting to fall behind. 5k net worth difference, 12 minutes into this game. And there's a nice deep ward. Actually, this is Duck's ward, scouting out all Sin5 movements here. They know Aghanim's here. Juggernaut though, he could be in trouble. He gets silenced up now. He's got his level 6, but not much else.
Tide has his Blink Dagger now, he just farms it in the jungle. He's going to bring that in the courier. They might look to fight with the Blink Ravage here.
Oh, Traxian, he
the
got the
stun
H-Run, he gets the toss back. Oh my god, Alexi's in trouble, but not before getting off the kinetic field. And oh, Juggernaut going to throw out his ulti, but don't think it's enough. Skynet, he pops the ulti. Oh my god, Juggernaut, he's caught into 4 heroes. He gets blown up. Ravage comes out, but it's a bit late. Does Legend have the damage to throw out? He gets on 1 hero kill, but he's going to fall here in the backlines. Shadow Fiend dead. Orestes, he might fall as well. He's going to go down. 3 heroes wiped from the side of Duck, but the buyback is there from Alexi. He's trying to put the moves onto Aghanim, but Aghanim just man-fighting him up in the backlines. The glimpse comes out. Can he do it though? Alexi, here's Traxian as well. He's going to get slapped down. He's going to fall. Dastam picks up the double kill. Oh, actually, Aghanim picks up the double kill. My bad. I thought that Dastam sniped it with the Clip Swarm.
But this is where the problem's coming in now, right? This DP is just getting an ulti off of multiple Spirit Siphons and just running at the SF and running at the heroes, and they actually just can't kill her in time.
Yeah, I feel like also a bit discoordinated from Duck, right? The Juggernaut runs in, but the Ravage comes out like 2 seconds after he dies, or like just after he dies rather, and then it's just like you get off a good Ravage, but it's just not enough because your Juggernaut's dead. Shadow Fiend tries to throw out the razors, but he's just a glass cannon right now. Yes, he does a lot of damage, but doesn't tank up all that much. Death Prophet just incinerated him.
Yeah, the problem is they initiated with the tiny toss, and when another team initiates it, you're not in position yet to counter-initiate, you're just going to be in trouble.
Yeah. That was a super solid snipe from Mr. Traxion with the haste run and the toss back.
Duck needs to try put pressure on the map in a way where they don't put themselves in danger, which is not really easy in this game. Sin5's pickoff is pretty decent when you have the tiny plus Venge. Yeah, they can pick up people on the map, but if you have the right wards, it's not the best pick-off, so they can try to split the map and not team fight into Sin5, because they won't win that team fight right now.
Yeah, Sin5 also know where Duck are right now. Traxion and them backing out. They get the scan off.
Yeah, they scanned, know that they're there. It looks like Sin5 are planning to, Duck are planning to do something. No, okay, they're just splitting off to go farm.
Shadow Fiend pretty close to completing his Shadow Blade. That'll be a big boost for him, but look at Dastam. He's almost double the net worth of the rest of these cores. He's just so big. 8,200 net worth, 14 minutes into this game. Actually, it looks like he's going for an Aeon Disc up next. That's an interesting purchase.
Yeah, he probably saw the SF going for the Shadow Blade, and he's like, the only way I'll probably die, and he team fights if it gets a proper ulti off on me, and, well, an item will save him from that.
Ah, interesting way to look at it.
He just needs to survive in the fight, right? He just needs to take all their stuns and all their ultimates and just survive, get his ulti off, Spirit Siphon, stay full life, and then they won't have enough to deal with anything else in this game.
Yeah, that is a good point. I mean, that's usually you're thinking in Death Prophet. This hero doesn't like damage. It's just how long he can survive and push out the damage from his spells in the fight.
Yeah, well, you don't need items for damage on the hero. You just need to survive. That's all you need, because his ultimate does all the damage and the Spirit Siphons. Looks like Duck go for a smoke, 4-man smoke.
Oh.
Ravage is...
I think they double smoked there.
I didn't catch that. I just saw that they go for a smoke.
Unfortunate. Let's see who they find. The tier 1's still available, so that like really cuts off their options in that regard. Juggernaut. Looks like his smoke broke. I'm not sure from what.
No, Juggernaut didn't get smoked with them.
Ew. So why the haste with the spin there?
They might have thought they were rushing because they couldn't see anyone on the map.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
4 people on that hill. I want to see, are they going to initiate with this Ravage, or do they know that Sin5 is
Oh,
ready for
tracks
this?
in. He gets initiate, gets a snowball toss off. Can they get the snowball to counter initiate? Shadow Fiend is there, but the Sentry Wards is around. Shadow Fiend is going to charge up the Requiem. He's going to get out. What? Oh, the lovely repel from Omni Knight, keeping the Tiny alive. Now Shadow Fiend, he might be in trouble, but lovely kinetic field. Then ulti from the Disruptor, followed up by the Ravage, but the Shadow Fiend, he's going to get bursted down. Juggernaut, he's trying to put the moves onto Witch Doctor, but he might just be caught in all these heroes. He just gets blown up. 4 heroes instantly destroyed from the side of Duck. Can it be 5? Orestes juking in the trees. Can he make it out? No, he's gonna throw the backstroke out. He might just be fired. He's got the blink dagger. He's gonna blink backwards. He's still doing
He's
the
just throwing out the
backstroke.
toy.
Oh, but he's gonna go down eventually. 5 heroes dead, and this might actually mean high ground. Exorcism. About quarter. Okay, no, Exorcism gonna run out now, but there is a siege wagon here, and Rax is the tier 3 taking a lot of damage.
Unfortunately, Duck is just running out of damage in these fights, right? Even if they throw out all their ultimates, all the sustain from the Omni Knight with the beautiful repel onto the Tiny there so he didn't get Requiem, and then the Witch Doctor heal plus DP can keep himself alive, like, they just don't have the damage, especially with the early game start that they had to deal with this push.
Yeah, and I feel like this Omni Knight Death Prophet sort of 1-2 pick has been super popular, and you just see why. Like, Death Prophet is a hero you need to burst, but how do you burst the hero when you're playing against an Omni Knight? Plus, the Vengeful Spirit, and even the Witch Doctor, like you said, with the heals, does a decent job of keeping these heroes alive.
Yeah, you need like a really well organized like initiation to deal with him, right? You need to like ravage the DP and have everyone throw their ultimates on him except for like the Disruptor who then ultis the Omni Knight to stop him from saving her. But then at the same time, if you can kill her in the time of the Ravage stun, because there's no stuns after that, and then he'll just use himself with the Spirit Siphons. So it's not an easy fight for them to take, especially with the 15k network behind.
And now Dastam has a fully completed Aeon Disc. Got that status resistance, extra health, extra mana, and just the sort of, I don't know, what do you call Aeon's this mechanic of just like being invincible?
I have
like,
no idea.
Is there like a term for it in Dota?
Invincibility, we'll just call it that.
Invincibility, alright. That works.
Yeah, like, it's gone to the point in the game where they kind of just have to ignore the DP, but the DP does so much damage, so it's like really hard to ignore, and they just need to kill the back line and try to get rid of the Venge. I don't know, they need to somehow kite this DP. It'll be it's super hard fight to take, so I think their best solution is to just push up all their lanes and just not get picked off and start team fighting.
A lot of heroes on the side of Duck gathered up here in the top side of the match. Sin5 also starting to gather here. They're actually going to make a move on Aghanim here. Can they do that? The move to bring him down. Shadow Fiend, he's going to put on a lot of damage, but the Death Prophet comes out of the Exorcism. But she's alone here right now. Can she actually do this? No Scoutnuts in the area. Putting on, oh, Aaron just pops through the Omni Slash. The Death Prophet, he's still standing. So much damage coming out from the Exorcism, and there we go. Ravage is committed. Throws out the Requiem as well, but no! So much damage. There's nothing Duck can do.
And the Omni Knight repelled her as soon as the Requiem and the Ravage went out, and
I didn't even see that. I was wondering, he took no damage from the Requiem.
Yeah, he took nothing. He got repelled just at the right time. Omni Knight was there with his Aether Lens and Phase Boots, and DP has enough damage to just wipe everyone off the map.
That's really crazy. These 3 cores alone, like, there was no other. It took the rest of Sin5 a long time to get there, but it doesn't look like they cared. They just ran down with the Omni Knight and the Death Prophet, and it was just like so much damage and so much survivability as well.
Yeah, this game's going from bad to worse right now for Duck. They can't team fight them. Sin5 just have all the map control, pushing all the towers. SF is just struggling to even get enough souls for a team fight. Like, this is hard.
Stun toss is there. They throw the Juggernaut back into this, and Juggernaut gonna get blown up almost instantly. Actually, no, he's still standing. Nope, Traxion, he's coursed. He gets off the LT. The repel is there. Tracks in. He's still fine. But Scarnet, he's just charging in, making the moves. He's got his hood. He's got his ulti on. He doesn't care. And Aghanim, he's going to get the Disruptor back here in the backlines. It's getting blown up. Disruptor's dead. 2 heroes dead. No buyback. Arestus, he's falling low in the backlines as well. Can they bring down this Tidehunter? Tidehunter's dead. 3 heroes wiped. And tier 3 under siege. Can they get the next lane of Rax? Sin5 20 minutes in this game, and it's been a very dominant performance from the green. What is Sin5's hashtag? Not Green Army, that's Optic. Does Sin5 use the same hashtag, Damien?
I have no idea what their hashtag is. We'll just call them hashtag Sin5. How's that? Nice and simple.
I know they have a catchy hashtag. I'm like 90% sure. Maybe Sargon in chat can confirm it for us. Second lane of Rax.
DP has a Dagon, he knows that they're in a really good position this game. And like, how do you even kill anybody on this team, right? They have so much health. People, like, they have a hood on the Omni Knight, so you're not going to be blowing him up. They have so much heal. They have so much save. They have swaps for saves. They have Omni Knight repels and heals. Like, this, just killing one hero is like an accomplishment for Duck right now.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. Like, it's been a hard game so far. Doesn't look like it's going to get easier. Maybe just plotting they strats for the second game. Throwing down a ward here on the high ground. But is it going to be enough? Death Prophet has the ultimate again, so this siege is going to commence almost immediately. At a stamp. Going to come with the ulti. Exorcism. Flaring. Traxen in the backline. Trying to get a stun on Juggernaut, but not quick enough. He's getting spun down, but I think he's waiting for the toss. No? Is he going to stick around for it? Arestus waiting in the trees. He's got the blink. He's got the Ravage. Can his team put up one last hurrah? He's waiting for it. This might just be the 5-man Ravage.
I don't even think a 5-man Ravage is enough. You need like a 5-man Ravage, 5-man Kinetic Field.
There we go. 5-man Ravage. Kinetic Field is there. Static Storm. Shadow Fiend channeling Requiem, but nobody's dying. Witch Doctor actually is going to fall. But Shadow Fiend, he's going to get gone on now. He's going to get blown up. Arestus gets blown up. Alexi's taking a lot of damage. Juggernaut, he can't do anything. 3 heroes are dead. That just might be the G's.
Yeah, they got Mega Creeps before they even initiated. Like, even if that fight went sour, I don't think Duck could even hold off Mega Creeps long enough.
Yeah, Mitch. Yeah.
Death Prophet just buying out Dagons, and that Aeon Disc coming in handy there. They're getting all Ravage and Disrupt ulti, and Aeon Disc just like keeping DP from taking any damage below 70%.
Yeah. No, Arestus called it before the game. It's a ZA pop stack versus a pro team, you know. Couldn't expect too much. But maybe, just maybe, we see Arestus clock in game 2 and then maybe they'll have a better chance. I don't know. It was a rough game. Sin5 super clinical, drafted solid.
Still, the Juggernaut had a really hard time. They just couldn't secure his lane. Like, Sin5 just abused the fact that the Disruptor knows weak against multiple heroes. And this Juggernauts are just sitting there at level 9 at 22 minutes.
Omni ultis there. They're going to do the fountain dives. Dagon comes out into Arestus. Nobody falling just yet for Duck. Meanwhile, Throne getting cleaned up.
And that's GG.
And that's the game. No GG was called. The Throne actually got brought down. Not something you see all too often in quote-unquote competitive Dota. That was a bit cheeky.
Quote-unquote competitive Dota. Yeah, and this game just went from bad to worse, straight from the laning stage. And it's classic Sin5. They've always put so much pressure in the laning stage, and if you don't have a solution for it, you're just going to get run over.
Yeah, very aggressive Dota. Typical Sin5 stuff, alright? Thanks everybody for tuning into the first game. Second game should be up shortly. That might have been the fastest lobby make I've ever seen in South African Dota. I was still, taking my wee break, having a glass of water, and next thing I know, the game's up, man. That was...
Yeah, that lobby was almost as fast as the first game.
I wasn't gonna say it. I was letting you make that joke because, I was solid. I believed in you, Damien, and you pulled through.
Our first game went 22 minutes, 32-9. It was kind of a stomp in either direction, or in Sin5's direction. They just walked over the lanes and then did classical Sin5. I'd like to see DUC pick up much stronger lanes now, and understand that Sin5 always go for early game.
Oh, the first pick.
Especially
Razor.
against teams that they know that they can beat.
And who?
And there's the first pick DP, because Sin5 took it from them last time. And I called it, that DUC will play DP in the series.
Yeah, you did. Before the stream even started, Damien was like, watch this, I'm in Oracle, DP's gonna get picked. See, DP versus Razor, two, heroes that nobody likes to play against in lane, right from the
Nobody
get-go.
likes to watch play either. They just sit there and farm and steal either life or damage. That's
You
all
just
they do.
suck things,
Yeah.
Suck the enjoyment out of our viewers, more like it. Oh,
I love you too, Chris.
oh good old Sargon.
Good old Sargon. Always there to support the SA Dota scene.
So Clockwork banned out again. Sin5 still don't want us to have any fun. I'm very disappointed in them.
Yeah, they don't want to let Oresti get clock. I don't know why. They should, test their skills out a little bit. See if they can beat DUC at their best.
True. Which team I believe, was it Virtus Pro in one of the finals not too long ago where they lost in one game? They were like, screw it, we're just not gonna ban anything. We're not gonna go into this game scared. They got crushed, but it was a good strat before it failed,
Yeah, and it looks like we're not going to see that clock burst punch, in this game.
Yeah.
Sin5 won none of that
Unfortunately not.
business.
Dire team pick.
Oh, and there's the AA. Interesting pick. DUC's still going for that no stun strat with their first two picks. Hopefully they pick up some more control in the next three.
Oh,
And there's
this
the
Rubik Razor is like a deadly lane. Like lift into link and you just slap heroes down.
Hey, you never know, it could be a mid Rubik. RTZ has been spamming that a lot.
He loves it, hey.
yeah,
Miracle
the
also
mid
does
Rubik.
it a lot.
Yeah, it's because he's damaged. If you don't get your lift, you get the Fate Bolt into the null field and you put it on aggressive and you get Fate Bolt again. You just spam the guy out of the lane and minus his damage and outlast hit him. It's a strong mid laner. The problem is it's a Rubik. Like when it gets to the late game, if you're not getting the right steals off and casting your spells properly, you're kind of useless.
I mean, to be fair, I know TZ and them doing it, but Yapso's been playing the carry Rubik for years now in Team Secret, man. He's ahead of the meta. He might be called quote unquote pause 4, but he's the real carry of that team when he's playing the Rubik.
Yeah, Yapso is insane on Rubik.
And I'm not even making jokes. Like when he plays Rubik, like his team, his carry lets him get the kills. Like he waits for the zap steals. He never buys wards. He's like I'm the man now. I'm gonna get a 10-minute blink dagger and I'm gonna show you how to chronosphere heroes.
Yeah, Rubik, it's one of those heroes. If you have the right spells to steal and you steal them, you can just turn team fights around solo. But he's also one of those heroes that if you don't have a great start, you don't actually manage to do. He's kind of weak in lane as a support. If he doesn't have spells, oh, and they picked the Pudge on DUC. Screw what I was saying before. That's a hype hero.
You used to play during your competitive Dota days as Pause 4 for XD. You played quite a bit of Pudge, hey, Mr. Damien?
Yeah, until they nerfed him to the ground. Now he's kind of like super hard to get out of the lanes with, right? You don't get experience from bounties. You need experience on Pudge, which means you need to sap a lane. Your slow was nerfed. Like everything on the hero. I don't know why would you nerf Pudge so much. Actually, the hero was not even played.
No,
Makes
it
me
was
sad.
it was a super solid hero for a while. Like it had like a 53% win rate in pubs. Like that
Yeah,
should
in
not
pubs,
be happening.
but nobody cares about pubs, man.
Nah, even in the pro Dota scene, we saw okay. Before we get to our Pudge argument, we see Axe come out from DUC, not very meta, so to speak. And Sin5 go for the Ursa in response. That is a hero I haven't seen in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, so it's like two non-meta heroes, but Sin5, what they plan to do is, right, get the track on bounty and just go kill with this Ursa. Kill with this Ursa and this Razor, get a stupid gold lead and just push high ground. Sin5 kind of veering away from what you normally see them do. They normally pick a lot of heroes that can push towers. Right now they have absolutely no one that pushes towers. Ursa known to be really bad and Razor also pretty bad until he gets his Agnums late game.
So what do you
That
like
kind-
to see in the offlane here to kind of make up for the lack of tower push? Maybe a Nature's Prophet, maybe a Beastmaster? Oh, a
No,
Sankey.
they went for lane dominance as they always do. They always pick lane dominating heroes, right? So you got the Ursa versus the Axe, lane dominance, Sand King, generally pretty strong, especially with the bounty hunters double invis, with a lot of pressure on your carry. Then you got the Razor mid, like pretty stable hero. Like they lane dominating heroes is the way Sin5 play. They don't have as much tower push as they normally do, but I think they're gonna subsidize that with the trackle that they get from team fights.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter is a hero I'm quite a big fan of at the moment. I'm not sure how the recent gold change in the latest patch affects Bounty Hunter, but I don't think it should be like too big of an issue.
And the one thing I'm worried about for Duck right here is if they go aggressive tri lane with this Bounty Hunter, Rubik, and Ursa, Pudge and AA can't actually do anything to help you, right? Because they can put the Sanking solo versus the Bristleback. Sanking should come out on top on that, to be honest.
Yeah, I was about to say that does not seem like a fun lane for the Bristleback at all.
But this is a carry Axe. Mick was playing the Juggernauts in the last game, he's playing Axe this time. So it's a Pudge Axe AA. No stuns. A little bit of setup once Pudge gets levels. What?
What?
Oh, sorry, I got super distracted by something.
I was
gosh.
listening to your speech so intently and then it just stopped and I was like, what?
Yeah, no, because I was talking and then just this bug flew in front of me and like just landed on my screen and I was just like, no, what's going on here? You know, I'm not a fan of bugs. I don't like those things, so they distracted me.
While you're on that negative train, Sargon just burnt you in stream chat as well. It real feels bad, man.
No, it doesn't matter what Sargon says. It's like a 3-year-old and something. You just don't take offense to it.
Yeah, shade getting thrown tonight. Okay, so all in all, we're not really feeling the stuck drop. So game 2, your predictions? How long you think they make it in this game?
Look, if Duck come out of this laning stage even and they manage to get the Blink Dagger on the Axe and this Pudge managed to make a lot of space, then yeah, Duck's really good because then they just sit behind their Bristleback with the DP ulti and they just push down towers. But getting out of that laning stage versus an Ursa and a Razor and a Sanking, super difficult.
Alright. On that bombshell, second game is up, live, ready. We see the Duck Boys making their way up to the top ruin again. They actually put a lot of emphasis stealing this top ruin in the last game. Wonder if they'd be doing a similar thing. Actually, no, they're going the bottom ruin this time. Now on the flip side of the map.
Yeah, and it looks like Sin5 are not going to be doing that aggro tri lane. They're just going to put the Sanking versus the Axe AA Pudge solo. Sanking should probably do alright, depending on how much these supports decide to just stay in this lane and shut him down. But at the flip side, if the support just stay there and shut him down, their mid is going to struggle really hard with this Bounty Hunter Razor just on his face the whole time. And Aresti's playing against an Ursa as a Bristleback, also not the easiest.
Yeah, I still can't comprehend the reasoning behind this Bristleback pick. Like, it's not that great against Ursa. It's like, struggles against the Sanking matchup. And
yeah,
I don't know, Bristleback is not a hero I like right now. It's just like, you never see it, and for good reason.
Yeah, and if the supports get like any sort of gold and they manage to get that Spirit Vessel, Bristleback just really struggles versus that item, completely shuts him down. He needs something to take it off, like a Yules or Lotus, and it's not really ideal for Bristleback to get that super early.
Yeah, my biggest issue with Bristleback as a hero is that it's not like it's a hero that can only do well if it's like a certain level ahead. It has that one massive power spike, and if you don't actually get to that power spike, it's just like he just dies and it does absolutely nothing. In my opinion,
it's going to be a real hard game for Duck. There's a lot of pressure on this Pudge to make a lot of space to get those good hooks off so that his Axe can get the Blink Dagger. His Axe needs a Blink Dagger pretty much as soon as possible. This game's not going to be easy.
I'm curious to see how Trax does on his Bounty Hunter this game. I'm waiting to see all the sneaky courier snipes.
Yeah, he's just sitting here camping, waiting, seeing what he's going to do. Probably go for the courier snipe, but Legend... I've played against Legend in the mid, and I've played as a Ricky or a Bounty Versa when he's playing in the mid, and he just doesn't bring that courier out. He never does. It just sits there and sits there and sits there, and he'll wait till 3 minutes before he brings his first item. He doesn't mind if he loses CS.
Alright. Fair way to play the game. I mean, it's a big advantage when like a Bounty Hunter snipes a courier at like 1 minute into the game. It's like just crazy. The gold, and just the fact that your team doesn't have a courier is just like, it's really sad. I like to play Bounty Hunter in ranked and then just tilt my enemies in all chat.
Yeah, it's a huge gold bonus, and it allows the enemy mid to play super aggressive into your mid because he knows he can just bring himself regen and you can't.
Top laner Arista's got his level 2, but he might be in trouble here. Bounty Hunter making the rotations. He's got the Orb of Venom, but I don't think they can really do anything to this Bristleback. He's got his point in Bristleback, and he's Gucci, man.
Yeah, they'll wait till Ursa gets to about level 2, probably 3, and then once he has the Overpower plus Earthshock. What bounty hunter here after his aura.
Arista's god.
Making those jokes.
Oh my god. Nice.
And right now, Dastam is winning mid, hands down.
Uh-oh. I think Mr. Aristus, he might be in trouble. The Quill's putting on the damage onto Rubik, but is it enough? Aristus, he's trying. He's going to juke in the trees. He actually gets first blood. Yo, what a bug champ.
Oh, you can kill this Rubik. Oh.
Is he going to do it? But he misses the hook, unfortunately. And now Aristus, he might be in trouble. He might have overstayed his welcome. Pudge trying to put on the body blocks, but it's not enough. And he's going to go down. And Dora died actually so low, just 40 HP here. Oh man, if Bristle got the second kill there, it would have been an epic.
It would have been funny. They made the classic mistake of just hitting Bristle back in the back and he just spams those calls and you just lose your life. But on the flip side, Legend has 2 last hits mid to Dastam's 12 and 9 denies. 10 denies.
That is actually crazy.
Yeah, Legend is 2 levels behind now. He is really struggling in this lane.
And has this been a pure 1v1 matchup from the start, I would assume?
Yeah, it's been a pure 1v1 matchup. There might be that thing in Legend's head that Bounty Hunter's sitting here and he can't overextend. But now he's put himself into a really bad position. Like, this Bounty Hunter doesn't even have to come mid at any point anymore. I don't know what this Bounty Hunter could do versus a Bristle back top. And Legend's gonna... He got another kill with the calls!
He got another kill, oh my
on the
god.
Bounty Hunter. Traxio not having a great time.
I'm waiting for the all chat banter. Is Orestes gonna drop it? And actually, Ursa... Oh... That was a sneaky play always. Yeah, he has the hook. Can he actually catch Dora and Dyer? He's going to get the lift off onto the Pachka. But always still waiting for it. Oh, but Dennis manages to juke the hook. Also actually going to TP back home. Agnes like, he's done with this Bristleback, man. He wants to regen. And even Alexi making the rotation up to the top lane. So they're taking a page out of the Sin5 book, pressuring the safe lane with this an aggressive try.
But at the same time, they're leaving the Sand King solo versus an Axe, which is not ideal. And look, Traxio rotating bottom. He doesn't want to deal with that Bristleback anymore. He's going to try kill this Axe. But Axe is the same thing, right? You hit him, and he spins and you die. So it's not... It's not the best, but with the Sand King, it should go fine.
Alright. They're trying for the Axe. He gets off the call onto 2 heroes. Can he burst on Montian? There's a big stick there from Traxio. And now Axe, he might be in trouble. Ursa's here as well. He's going to run this off. Can he make it out? Caustic there. Over Venom proccing on him. He's trying to get the denial with the creeps. Is it gonna work? They're actually trying to get the kill here with the spin. No, he's gonna fall down. Axe
made a crucial mistake there. Didn't check his opponent's items. None of them have boots. He has tranquils. He could have run away from that. He would have been fine. But he decided to go for the neutrals. Ended up paying with his life.
It could have been a stylish play if the Hadouken came out and like he got a spin there.
If the Hadouken came out or if he got like a stupid amount of spins, yeah, it would have been a funny play. But the safe play would have just been to back. You know that his opponents don't have boots. You can outrun them.
Yeah, for sure.
And they put this Ursa versus Axe now. They've had enough with those call sprays.
Oh man. And the funny thing is, Aristus wasn't actually getting all that much in terms of farm in the lane. He was sitting at like 4 CS and 2 kills. But yeah, the mid lane I think is where the big problems are. Addiston sitting 28 and 20 CS now to Legends 7 and 2. I mean, this is a dumpstering at a whole other level.
And the problem is, right, like, who do you have to come help this DP? Even if the Pudge gets a hook, what does this level 3 DP do against a level 6 Razor? Not enough, and the Razor will just kill them both.
He's actually level 6. He's doubled the Death Prophet's level. Oh my god.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. He's just denying everything.
But I'd like to actually see the AA start mid, you know, cold feet up with the Death Prophet, hit the Razor out of lane a bit. I don't know, maybe that could have been the way forward.
Yeah, he needs some serious help. He needs to actually just leave this lane and they need to put some, like a support shot to just sap experience, and DP needs to go somewhere else because right now...
I mean, this AA is just like farming neutral camps. He's level 1, 5 minutes into this lane. Maybe, I think a dual lane mid would have probably been a better way to go forward with this. I mean, Captain Hindsight is always easy as casters, but... Man, oh man.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to make the calls when you're watching and not actually playing.
For sure.
Because we're only thinking about what they're doing and what's going wrong, but they have to think about everything.
Oh, alright. Lovely save here from Mr. Always, getting the hook onto Dora and Dai. Sort of disrupting that gank, but now in the mid lane, Legend, he's in trouble. Dastam pops out, he's going to bring down this Death Prophet. First kill for Dastam, to the middle lane. Dominant, still getting... I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's not pretty for Death Prophet at all.
Yeah, it's not pretty, but on the bright side, they do have a Bristleback that's getting a lot. They have an Axe that's actually getting a decent amount. So hopefully those two heroes can make enough space for this DP. The Pudge is his level 3 now. I like to see this as a power spike on Pudge, getting a level 3. because you do have that extra range on the hook, and if you have teammates with you, and what you always want to do with Pudge in the early stages is have teammates with you when you're hooking, and you can get kills.
Top lane.
Racing spawn sanking.
Skynet taking a couple of cool sprays there. So it's funny, we see 2 cores here together for both teams. This is not something you see all too often. Okay, Orestes, he's going to leave now. Is he sanking and get the stun off? No. Orestes is gone. But
Yeah, Orestes leaves. They're going to kill this Axe now.
yeah, Axe is in big trouble. He's got the core. No, he gets stunned up. Oh, he's actually blocking his Ursa. Okay, no. Agana picks up the kill anyway. I feel like this Axe Blink Dagger timing is going to be super crucial for the side of Duck. Like, if that comes with, like, Bristleback's first item, maybe they can, like, force plays happening on the map. But otherwise, it's going to be tough. AA is still level 2.
They have this Axe, and the only burst that really comes with this Axe's call is either hook or AA blast, and AA is nowhere near there. So
it's probably dead right now.
Yeah, this bounty hunter will run him down and hit him.
Oh, Alexi throwing the cold feet there. And Legend is dead again. Oh.
Now this raises a major problem. They need to actually figure out a solution to kill him.
That time is actually just massive right now. Like 25 denies in the lane is just crazy. Now top lane, Bounty Hunter being a nuisance here towards the AA.
The supports of Duck are really struggling to find their footing in this game.
Mid lane looks like
middle again.
Okay, I think Legend is fine this time. He's gonna make it out with his life. And 42 damage left. And Korea, is he gonna get sniped? Oh no, that was Sin5's Korea. Damn it. No
Axe is in trouble.
Uh-oh. Axe, he's gonna try. Does he have a TP? He does actually have a TP scroll. He might just try for the TP out. But no, Ruby gets it off the left. And Traxion's gonna fall. But in the backlines, they did actually catch the Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter went for the AA, and Pudge came in and just threw the hook and got him.
So let's see how much they got from that return kill. It's a 200 gold swing for both teams. Sorry, not swing. About 200 gold for each team.
Yeah, but the problem is this mid tower is going down super early again to a Dasta mid. They just left Duck Legend solo versus him, and he loses the tower again super early, which is... You never want to lose your mid tower, right? It's your best tower in the early game. It gives you the most map control, and now when you lose it, Sin5 are just going to control your half of the map in the center, control some of your jungle, and be able to rotate to help their mid super easily when you can't help yours.
Yeah, and we saw in the last game the difference, like how much smaller the map felt just with that mid tower. But in the bottom lane, Orestes, he might be in trouble. Traxion gonna try to put the moves on him. There comes the stun from Skynet as well. Can they burst on Orestes? But the cool's damage so much. I think he actually might bring down Traxion. One more. Can he get Skynet? Skynet, big one there. But one more cool, it might be enough. Oh, Skynet gonna get the stun away. And man, this Bristleback is actually putting in work. I was doubting, but at last time he's actually trying to make the play on Orestes as well. Does Orestes? No. He's gonna get the TP off, but ooh, he gets the one, but he's gonna fall in the end anyways. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Dastan coming just in time to finish off that kill. Yeah, the two supports really struggle to kill Bristleback, especially a Bristleback that's high level and high farm. So you don't really want to send supports to deal with that. You generally want to have a core, and they have the Ursa for the late game to deal with them. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, I feel like Ursa can just go Blink Dagger Silver's Edge this game, and he's good to go this match.
Yeah, I don't even think we'll see him go Blink Dagger. He might, but he might just go straight for the Silver Edge.
Yeah, maybe. Like,
he knows these supports are super poor. They can't really afford to be buying sentries and wards and everything constantly throughout this game.
Yeah, very fair point. So, as we see, Adastem actually going for a Yule Scepter build here. Sama showing Adastem the way, but I like the Yule's build on Razor. Your solo kill potential is actually crazy. Like, you can just charge heroes down and they can't TP away. It's quite entertaining to watch, actually.
Yeah, it's been like the recent thing to get on the Razors, is just get that Yules that allows you to go get solo pickoffs.
Orestes losing a lot of damage here. His calls are putting on the moves. And actually, Jeffroff is going to come with the ulti. Where is the Jeffroff? Initiating from the wrong angle. Orestes trying to bait here, but is it actually going to work out? No stick charges, and he's going to fall. And now this Prophet, he's left alone. Is he going to make it out? Track comes out. This might be the first track kill of the game. It is. That's a dead Prophet and a dead Bristleback, and that's just a disaster for the side of Duck.
You see, the problem is the supports are way too level to even TP to help. Like, the Pudge just got the tome to at level 6. It would have been nice to see the Pudge TP down there during that, and maybe the A actually to just help, because they really need to get kills.
Yeah, it's like, and I feel like Death Prophet, like popping an ulti like that is like, it's never a nice thing to do, because if you're not fighting near an objective, there's no incentive to actually take that fight against Death Prophet. You just walk away and she's wasted her 145-second cooldown ultimate.
Yeah, I think what she thought is they're going to run up that hill and keep chasing Bristle back, but what they actually did is they knew that the Shrine was there. They thought supports are going to TP in to deal with them, so they just turned around, DP wasted ulti, and then Duck overextended.
Yeah. So, even in the end, Sin5 showing the respect where they need to. That's the usual stuff. On bottom lane, last time still sticking around your bottom, and actually Bristleback gets to deny on the tower. Couldn't be working.
Yeah, I think Duck are just trying to get levels now on their supports. They need that A ulti. They need that Axe Blink. They can't be taking fights without it. The only way they can be taking fights without it is if Pudge gets hooks.
Yeah. Axe Blink is actually not too far away. After this bounty run, he might have enough gold weight. He does.
He's got the Blink now, but he's only got level 1 in Call, so it's not the greatest. It is still 2-second duration.
He's gonna go to the side shot.
Finish up the Blink. Broken on the Pudge.
Pudge knows. Is he gonna debate here? Actually, they got out the axe as well. The Blink is there. They actually find the bounty hunter. Can they burst him down? They're gonna try Traxian, taking a decent amount of damage here. They get off the what is that thing? Battle Hunger on him, and here comes the slam dunk. Axe picks up his first kill of the game. That's a decent pick off.
Yeah, the Blink Dart reveal actually leads to something, which is always better than just getting nothing. So,
but it's just a support kill.
Yeah, it's a support kill. Hopefully, maybe you can get this, but no, you can't get the Rubik.
Rubik's got Culling Blade.
Yeah, but Culling Blade on Rubik is not that good. Oh, Razor TP'd in.
Uh-oh. Pachi might be in trouble. He has the ulti, but no, he's just going to try TP out. But there comes the Yule Scepter. Pachi TP cancelled out, and he's going to be in big trouble. He's going to fall.
Yeah, Pudge overextended. He should have either gone for the hook or not, instead of just like baiting it out and then putting yourself in a like precarious position.
Yeah, the indecision is the worst thing on the Budge.
And Ursa's just smoked mid, watching creeps hit his tower, waiting for somebody to come.
He's going to go into the Roshan now. Is he?
Yeah,
Top lane. Alexi, he might be in trouble. Tracks there, and oh my god, that's like half his HP gone just from the Shuriken toss, and he's going to get blown up. Meanwhile, I think they find the Ursa in the Rosh, but this could be big. Can they burst him down? They committed the exorcism. This would be massive. Oh! He's just going to run it off with the movement speed. He's fine.
Track movement speed
and now, Legend, he's going to walk up high ground, so does Aristus, but can they do this? Do they have the Shrine available? They don't actually. Legend, he might be in trouble. He's still tracked up, taking a lot of damage. Can he get a Siphon? No, he might just get sniped by the bounty. And he's going to get sniped by the bounty. He's dead. Tanking ulti, like you said, in the backline, putting in the damage. Adestamp still smacking heroes up. 2-for-1 trade so far. Alexi make it 3 heroes dead. And Pudge, he's going to get tracked up now as well. And I think he's just going to get bursted down. 4 heroes dead in total for Duck. That's a disaster.
And they almost killed the Bristleback, and it's a bunch of track gold. Like, it's 1,900 gold to Sin5 when they're already ahead. It's going to get from bad to worse real fast if they keep taking fights like that.
It was a pity, like, there's just, like, nothing to lock down the Ursa there. Because they could have found him in Roche, brought him down, and, like, Exorcism was available. They could have went for the Roche, but it just didn't work out in the end.
Yeah, they don't have any stuns besides Axe Call and Pudge ulti, so it's really hard.
Oh, Axe going for the play in the Roche put, but he actually misses the call, and now he might be in trouble. His team is there to back him up. Oh, the Pash is there onto the Bristleback. Last time he's going to walk up the high ground now, putting on the damage onto this Axe. Axe is going to get blown up, but Arrest is actually going to be in trouble as well. He's going to pop the Blade Mill. But Creeps, luckily taking up the damage for him, but he's going to go down here anyway. Double kill for the last time. He gets off the Yule Scepter now and Death Robert as well. It might be just be the triple. Triple for the last time. It is the triple kill. Godlike for the Razor.
No, they have no way to control this Razor. He just runs at them, and like, how do you stop him from running at you? You have no stuns.
And the Roshan might finally just go down now.
Yeah, Duck lost a lot trying to stop them from getting this Rosh. It's like at least 4k gold going towards Sin5 just from trying to stop Rosh.
Roshan in the hands of the Ursa. And yeah, this game looking pretty grumpy as well for the side of Duck. Anything
you can never underestimate the Pudge high ground defense, man. One good hook can turn a game around.
I was about to say, he hasn't hit his level 6. He just actually hits his level 6 now. So that's also another factor that Duck has in these fights. Maybe the extra Ice Blast damage with these big calls could be the thing to put them back in this game.
Yeah, like, so Sin5 would be getting away on pretty low life every fight, so maybe this ALT will not put them over the top, but they have now picked up new items, like Ags on Razors up in 200 gold. Oh, Rubik's almost got his Yules, he just needs the recipe. This has everything he needs. Thanking has his Blink. Bounty Hunter's going for the Spirit Vessel, he's actually a fair ways away, about 1,000 gold away, but... And there's the A block on top.
Oh, we're gonna be off the mark. Did it actually hit on the Bounty Hunter? They did, but they don't know he's here.
Oh, they know he's here now.
They know he's here now. They get off the call. Beautiful play by Mike. Can they follow it up though to get the dust off onto Bounty? Can they burst him down? But looks like the counter initiate is coming out from the side of Sin5. Nope, they're going to sack the Bounty. Are they? No, Skynet gets off the big 2-man epicenter stun. These heroes are dropping pretty fast. Legend, he's trying to tank up. He's actually in the trees. They can't see him. Can they burst him down? 2 heroes going to fall. Another call coming out from Mike. Actually, 3 heroes get blown up. Make it 4 from the side of Duck. Is it going to be 5? Arista's going to go down. Double kill for Aghanim. And that's a full wipe by the side of Sin5. It was looking good for Duck for a second, but oh man, oh man.
The thing that happened with Duck there is, right, they found the bounty hunter, they get the call off, but then they just can't do anything to kill him in time. So he just starts running away with the track movement speed, and it just brings time and time and time just for Sin5 to catch up, and then they just come in and clean up.
Yeah. Like, that's actually a fair point you make. Like, it takes them so long just to get this bounty hunter killed that, like, the counter initiate with the Sand King, all that kind of stuff, it's just going to wipe you in the end.
Yeah, they need to get kills quickly and efficiently. You can't be chasing for that long because Sin5 will rotate, especially with their super aggressive early game draft. They want to fight. Sin5 want to just throw out tracks and fight. And every fight has worked out for them so far, so why wouldn't they fight?
For sure, for sure. So, Adastam
Axe
picked up
on
that...
bounty.
Oh, in the middle lane. Is it enough to bring him down? Ice Blast going to come out. Is he going to be on the mark? He's going to hit Traxion, but I don't know if it's enough damage to bring him down. I think it's fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Ursa's waiting in the wings there if he needs. And the Scarnet on the Sand King's playing really well. He's coming in at the right time, throwing out the stuns, disrupting the fight completely, getting good epicenters off. So this is a good game for Sin5. They got the Ags on Razor now. He's going for another A on disc. He doesn't want to be bursted. I'm not too sure what burst he's scared of. Maybe an Axe call. But, you know, he's getting it regardless. He's going to use his ulti with his Ags to just take down towers.
Adastam loves his Aeon Disc. But yeah, this Ags moves. We're talking about the lack of tower push for the side of Sin5. Razor with the Ags kind of solves that issue.
Yeah, especially when you get it so early. It's like 18 minutes in the game, but all these track goal kills and all these team fight wins that just propel them into a really good position. Like, he's more than double the net worth of the next person, the highest net worth on Duck, which is the Bristleback.
Yeah, it truly is a dire situation for the side of Duck.
Yeah, like you can see Rectis is playing his heart out in these games. He's doing really well, but like the rest of his lanes are just suffering way too much for him to actually have an impact, especially on a hero like Bristleback or Tide.
Yeah. Like these heroes...
This is where you need him on something like the Clockwork, where he can be super aggressive and go around and make kills. But Sin5 don't want to give him that hero. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the best Clockwork SA Kappa.
Who is the best Clockwork SA? I think maybe Habibi. Dota.
I don't know how you measure that.
I don't know. I don't think you can say that kind of stuff in Dota. It's like, it's too hard.
Okay, Orestes is the most known Clockwork player in SA pubs. And in like competitive, actually, when Duck used to play in Prem.
Oh, Ice Star's going to come out, not on the mark, and oh, the counter initiation is there from Ursa. He's just going to blow up that Pudge. He's got the passion now as well. Can he get another kill on Alexi? He is going to get it. Double. Oh my god. Heroes are just dropping left, right, and center. 4 heroes, like, just dead. Oh my gosh. What a team fight.
And you can see like how Sin5 are playing. Like, they're super confident. They'll blow ultimates on one hero because they know they don't actually need to be hitting these huge ultimates. They're so far ahead. So they blowed Epicenter just straight on a Pudge. Razor Blue's ulti on like one hero. Ursa Blue's ulti for like to get off 1 extra hit. So it wasn't even like really needed. They're just using the ultimates because they can.
It's rough, and now it looks like high ground is actually going to come up in the siege here. Sin5 Ursa going to walk up straight up the high ground. Razor doesn't have ulti for this push, but doesn't look like they care. They've got
much high ground defense time, but he's tracked, so they know where he is. And this is the problem with Duck's lineup, right? How do you initiate? You have the Axe blink call, but the bounty hunter's running in your face. What are you going to blink call this single bounty hunter?
Oh, lovely Barrow Strike there, top catching 2 heroes. Aegis is going to run on for the side of Sin5. Can they Duck make use of that, though, is the question.
They're just waiting for Eye of the Storm on Razor to come off cooldown in 2 seconds, and they're going to use it to take the tower. And there it is.
Razor walking up high ground, Sand King gets in the initiation, Pudge gets blown up, no defense from him. And Exorcism going to get committed, they're going to try for that step, but he's got the A on this, he is fine. But there comes the call, 3 heroes coordinated. In fact, is this enough? They're trying. Adastam, he's so low HP, but he's still going to stand, he gets off his Q. Heroes are going to fall, 4 heroes dead.
Oh, and he got comes blasted. He might die.
Is it enough? He is dead. What a snipe.
And you got a rich AA on your hands, boys.
How much gold did he get? 1,500 gold. Oh my god. But the card is here. I think high ground's still going to go down anyway. Like, no buybacks available from the Duck heroes. Yo, more than your net worth savagery.
Your savagery coming out.
Holy crap.
And the problem you can see in these team fights is Axe knows he needs to be getting 3-4 man calls, but he also needs to be initiating. With the Sand King knows he just needs to stun one hero. They'll kill it so fast that it doesn't matter if he gets 1 hero, 2 heroes, 3 heroes, they'll win the fight because they're just so far ahead.
Yeah.
So the Sand King just repeatedly starting the fights.
Slightly off the mark. For sure. I mean, the Sand King just got room to play as aggressive if he wants. He doesn't even have the 4 stuff to like make those plays, but he goes for it anyway. There comes the counter initiate. Dead Robert gonna get blown up. Sand King, sorry, the Pudge gets blown up as well.
Yeah, they overextended.
Oh, Dora and Die, he breaks into a lot of heroes here, but is he gonna get punished for it? The Yule Scepter's out there instantly from Dora and Die.
Oh,
And now they're trying on him, but the Barrel Strike is there. He catches the Axe in the backlines. They catch Dora and Die, but at what cost? Axe gets off the... Oh, he gets off the Blade Mill. Can he get to his shrine fast enough? No, he gets bashed. Orestes, he's trying. He pops his Blade Mill. Is he going to be enough? Skynet, he's taking a lot of damage here. One more Cold Spray. Double kill for Orestes. This is pretty big for the side of DUC, but it's an ultra kill for Aghanim in the end. Ursa 12-0 beyond godlike. It ain't pretty, boys. It ain't pretty.
Yeah, it ain't pretty. Oh, losing so many heroes. They lost the Pudge and DB for that. There's technically a 5-man wipe. DB and Pudge spawned before they killed off the other 3. But yeah, this is not going well, and you can't take trades like that, especially against a bounty hunter. Every track is just so much gold for your team. But without any stuns, these tracks just give you so much movement speed. How do you actually catch these heroes?
It's crazy, and like this lack of lockdown is a constant thing we've seen from Dust in both these games. But yeah, like, I mean, like what did DUC do? They're trying to make this counter initiate. Sin5 just waiting on the high ground for them. They fake the back. They get the big stun, epicenter onto 2 heroes. Like, just instantly get blown up. And yeah, like, it's just really hard. It's really hard.
And Ret is like the 25 disappointed spectators watching this game right now. Yes, we are disappointed. There's no clockwork. There's no clockwork was, you know, Adam Pudge. We wanted to see that. But
all the Facebook bans gone to waste.
yeah, all that Facebook banter. Nobody put their mouth. The skills where their mouth was, but it's okay.
It's a real shame. Oh my god. Okay,
and when it takes 4 heroes to kill a Rubik, and the Rubik still gets a kill before he dies, like, you know you're in a bad way.
Yeah, I was about to say, when the 2 supports can counter initiate for a return kill, the game is not in a good state.
And looks like Adastam's just gonna go for the refresh orb, you know, the double eye of the storm, take towers even faster.
Shrine getting demolished here by the Ag Razor as well. I think he's gonna get his level 20 as well, so he's gonna get the I'm pretty sure he gets the Eye of the Storm talent here with his Ags.
Yeah, he probably will. He doesn't need the armor. Or like the armor is the safe play, but you don't need to be safe at this point.
I mean, 10 armor is a really good talent for Razor or any hero, but I think like when you have the Ags, it might be worth it to get the Eye of the Storm talent.
I'd probably still get the armor if the game's close. Like, but you wouldn't go for Ags anyway this early if the game was close. No,
yeah.
And he's got the A on disc. He might as well get the, you know, the interval. He's not like he's gonna die super fast. He's got that Thetish resistance. He's got the immortality or whatever you want to call it to save him. And I'm interested to see this Ursa when Agnim's. I know his name is Aghanim, but does he really need one this game? Like, what is he trying to purge off? Axe Call, maybe?
I mean, you can ulti off Axe Call, you can ulti off Pudge ulti. I don't know, I think Ursa Ags is fine.
I don't think he has to really worry about that stuff. His Sand King is playing really well. He has the Shriek and Toss to cancel Pudge ulti. Like, you know, sometimes you just gotta have fun and Dota, man. Meme it up. Build a meme hammer on Ursa.
I think Nullify would have been a nice purchase against the Death Prophet for Yules.
Yeah, Nullify would have been a great purchase for Death Prophet.
Okay. Bounty Hunter casually juking the whole of DUC.
I feel like I've seen this
oh
story
my!
before.
Oh, that's just crazy.
It out. I almost felt like that story's happened with the bounties running in the trees there and 5 of them running at him and then Sin5 come from behind and wipe
Vietnam flashbacks.
But Sin5 were like, nah, bounty's got this, he'll live, we'll just keep farming. Take a shrine slowly.
Alright, although this game has been going really well, I'm very disappointed to see Traxion didn't get any career snipes this game. And he's not living the bounty hunter life, man. He's not living the bounty hunter life.
That's okay, you know, 5k bounty hunter, you don't need career kills. When you want to get to that 7k, you just kill every career.
Alright.
Do it the misery way.
Fair enough. Top lane Axe. Okay, Sand King's gonna go for the solo kill. He pops the epicenter, he's gonna get the stun off. Is it enough to kill this Axe though? He's gonna TP out.
He's just gonna TP out.
Ruffle. That was funny.
Wise choice by Axe, just TP out immediately, don't try to do any shenanigans. They're already so far behind, he can't afford to die. But this is the problem with Axe, right? Like, you have your Blink Blade Mill, the hero blinks and you blade mail, you call, you're guaranteed to die that fight, especially when you're behind. So how do you propel yourself from there when you're not getting kills? Like, this hero really struggles, and it's the reason why it's not picked up in the meta right now, is because once you get called and blink and you die, what do? You can't get more items. Eventually your call blink is just not enough.
Yeah, and like
Oh, you got the bounty hunter.
oh, Draxani is fine. He's got a pipe. He doesn't care. But the AA blast comes out, gonna hit onto 2 heroes. Can Duck actually look to take this fight? Legend, he's gonna pop the exorcism, but Ursa is here waiting. He just wants to blow up this Death Prophet. Oh my god, that damage is there from Aghanim. Sorry, Death Prophet gonna fall, and now who else is gonna follow? Orestes, he's gonna get sieged up by Adastam. Adastam has the Aeon disc. And 4 heroes dead from the side of Duck. Buyback is there from Orestes. Trying to save up his axe, and they get the Aegis off Aghanim. But Skynight's there with the return stab onto the axe. And now Orestes, this might just be a dieback. Orestes, he's pushing these heroes away pretty successfully. Ice Blast gonna come out as well. Is he gonna hit on anybody? Ooh, just off the mark. Skynet gets the return start onto Orestes, but Orestes, he might be in trouble here. So he's gonna start charging him, but there comes the call from Axe. The Blade Mill's there as well. Can they burst on Aghanim?
He's
They're
got
gonna
the
try,
cheese
but he's
level.
fine. Skynet gets off the stun. Onto the A. Alexi gonna fall. Orestes, he might be in trouble as well. Vessel is there.
The YouTube chat is quite funny.
I feel like with the introduction of Spirit Vessel, I feel like Hood is like a must on Bristleback now. Like you need the status resistance against that item. It's just so much damage as a strength core.
Yeah, you need like a Lotus Orb to take it off. Like you can't have a Spirit Vessel on you as a Bristleback. Like you need that regen. That's how you stay alive in fights. How you keep your cores going. Oh,
Orestes.
and they found Orestes in the trees.
But the hook is there from the Pudge. It's just too much right now. Epicenter's there. Pudge gonna fall. Death Prophet about to go down as well. But no, the big call is there, saving the Death Prophet. Oh! Is this the ultra kill for the TP? Legendary players coming out from Legend? Is it? No, it isn't. Axe gonna go down.
Axe getting a big call, but they're too far behind to actually capitalize on things like that. Dodo and Die
There's the
picks
Ice
up an
Blast.
axe.
Dodo and I, can they burst him down?
He'll live, he'll be fine. He's
He's
got
fine.
Nullfield on defensive. Sin5 are known for playing very safe, so... Well, he got picked off by Legend. Got the yours off.
Skynet. He's fine at dash times here. One more hit on Alexi. Is he gonna get it? Yeah, he does. He's got the refresh orb now as well.
Oh man, this is such a sad Pudge. He has no items at all this game. Like you just can't do anything.
Well, if we want to make a list of sad heroes, we got a 1-9 Pudge, a 1-10 Death Prophet, a 3-10 Axe, a 6-10 Aristis, who's not that sad, but it's still pretty sad in the end. No Flame. We all sad. You know the real reason we sad, Damien? Is because we didn't see Pudge versus Clockwork.
Yeah, no Pudge vs Clockwork. We shouldn't even count these games towards the cup. You know, they should just restart, play Pudge Clockwork, winner takes it all.
True. Definitely.
I don't think Sin5 will be going for that deal. I'm sure Duck would grab it though.
DGL rule number 56. If there's no Pudge versus Clockwork, game does not count.
Yes. Okay, well, now they're facing Mega Creeps. It's basically all on this Bristleback to just tank up all the Mega Creeps and kill them, because I don't feel like anybody else can do much versus them. Maybe Axe a little bit. And Legend just died. Oh, he's still alive. Got that yours.
Easy though, Pudge is dead. Second Yules comes out. Legend, can he get any return kills here? I mean, Sin5 are just like leaving him.
No, they're
he's
called
dead
GG.
now. And GG's called. So, yeah.
Oh no, he says Soz, so I don't think they're actually GG out. They're like, nah. We only lose when our throne dies.
I don't know what to comment on this game, man. It's a 57k net worth difference in 30 minutes. Okay,
Now
is it a
they're
real
called
GG?
GG.
Is it a real GG? Or is it a sauce GG? We're gonna find out. 5.
For real this time, okay. That's the real GG.
So solid performance. Sorry, misspoken. Solid performance from Sinister 5. Super good
And a
draft
dash
game one.
down throwing the... What?
What-
FL further. I don't even know what that means, but I'm presuming you try to say good luck further.
Alright. I mean, it is a continuous league. Maybe it was a positive good luck further.
Yeah, I highly doubt it, by the way. Those teams were insulting each other throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's all friendly bants. These guys are all
Yeah,
lads in
it's
the
friendly
end.
bant. They're all friends. We know that. But you know, you got to throw that little bit of shade on your opponents every now and then. Show them
Fair
who's
enough. I
boss.
mean, you from XD, you played with Hunter. You know what the whole chat life is like.
Yeah, the whole chat life. I know exactly how to mute my own teammates.
Well, on that bombshell, folks, thank you everybody for tuning in to stream, and good night.
Alright, boys.